Hi guys, you guys, we don't have a name yet. So please head over to my community to vote for our community name. I can't be calling you people hi guys. We're not doing that this year, okay? Want to do something different. Anyway, so I saw this story and it's about a girl who was almost initiated into witchcraft in school. Cautionary tale, and I believe that we all can learn from it, okay? Yeah, so before we go on, all right, part of the new year resolution, because it's new year, new us, okay? New year, new us in this our community. Before you open a Temitope Banks TV video, just like it first of all. It's free. It's that thing that is like this, okay? So I know that you guys, my community members, are the best, like, because I know I've spoken to a couple of you, and I don't know how God is doing it, but I'm attracting the top of the top. So I know that you guys are not just riffraffs, okay? That's why we need to have a name, okay? That's why we need to have an identity. So please go and check it and vote if you've not yet voted.
Story time. This time. This story, grab a chair and get comfortable. Get you some water, because you need it. Let me tell you how my best friend almost initiated me in the marine kingdom. I was almost a witch. Jesus saved me. Let me tell you how. It was in the boarding school. Some of you call it boarding house. It was my first time in this new school, and I was getting acquainted. Now we're getting to make friends. So you all know during school time, there are 3 terms. First term, second term, and third term. 3 terms, right? During the first term, I get to make a very close friend. It's a guy. This guy is one of the most handsome guys in the whole school. He was so handsome, they used to call him Jesus Christ, which means Jesus Christ. That's how handsome he was. This girl, on the other hand, this girl, they used to call her school juju. I'm so sorry. This is just the truth. This is a story. I'm not shaming anyone. The reason they call her that was because guys thought she wasn't as attractive. One thing about her though, she had a banging body. Her body shape was second to none. Even more, she could dance. Like, she could move her waist like Shakira, no whatever. Like, she was good. So during that first term, we've been hearing stories about witches, this, da 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 da. But I didn't pay no attention, right? Now I'm new to the school. I just want to come here, get my grades and go. So this girl they call school juju was also new to the school. In fact, most of us in my class was new to the school. So people who knew this girl from my previous school used to spread rumors around saying she was a witch, that she tried to initiate a couple people. But again, like I said, I paid no attention. As a matter of fact, I remember really hating this girl. I had no reason to hate her, but my spirit would not just go with her. I did not like her for no reason. I never spoke to her throughout the whole of first term. My best friend, who was this guy, also didn't like her, and I can clearly remember one day we both had a conversation and we both shared how we didn't like her. But all of that changed in the second term. I remember during the first term holiday, I got home, all I could think about was this girl. I don't even understand how. I come back in the second term because I was a grammar student, she was a commercial student. Sometimes grammar and commercial students share a class. So on this occasion, while we shared a class, she sat in the same desk as me. And from that moment on, it was love. I couldn't eat without this girl. I couldn't sleep without her. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't function. More interestingly, my best friend was the same. She had us both tied round her fingers. My best friend couldn't do nothing without this girl. I still remember her coming to my bed one day to share like a little sweet with me. She came saying, oh, I couldn't sleep without giving you your own share. And then she broke it and gave it to me. And I was thinking in my heart, oh, this is love. We were so close. And then we used to Skype together. Like, I used to be a brilliant student in this school. But then I started Skyping classes. This is why I was convinced she was a witch, right? This day we Skyped math class. The math teacher is very, very strict, right? So we're both sitting somewhere and she goes, watch. This teacher's going to come past here and he's not going to see us. And we were sat in the open. And that's exactly what.
This video has been sponsored by Jumia Pay, you guys. Jumia Pay is the best app for your transactions. If you want to do financial transactions, you want to pay your bills, it's an all-in-one app. And when you use my code welcome20, you get 20% cash back. What does that mean? So whatever you spend on the app, okay, you are going to be refunded 20% of that. And that's a fantastic way we can save money this year.
My people, before I carry on, let me say thank you guys for all your likes and comments. Let's get straight to part 2. Let me share with you guys a couple experiences that I had with this girl. One of them was, she used to tell me about the things that they used to do. She told me she was a witch. Actually, she told me she used to be a witch, but then she got delivered. A pastor prayed for her and she got saved. And then I used to ask her, what kind of witch things you guys used to do? And then she would say that during Christmas period, they would cause accidents. There's a place that's very popular in Cameroon for accidents. So during that Christmas period, it's called Tiko Douala Road. The kind of accidents that used to happen there, very dangerous. So she told me that she used to cause a couple of those accidents. She and her people, that she was the queen. And I used to be like, interesting. None of this intrigued me. None of this made me scared. I don't understand how. I just used to be like, tell me more. You guys, see where I'm going, telling you guys the story. In the marine, we moved. Then she told me how she's initiated a couple people. I used to be so gum-smacked with all these stories. It kind of felt like I had no choice but to listen. And the more I listened, the more I wanted to hear more. That's just how it worked. Let me tell you about the maths teacher experience. So we had this maths teacher who was so strict. Dare not miss his class. Dare not be late. He will beat the living daylight out of you. So on this day, me and this girl were just skiving. We're in another classroom and I see the maths teacher coming. So I'm shook. I said, oh, let's go. He's coming. She said, sit there. I'll talk to him. So the teacher comes to the class where we're there, and with his normal aggressive tone, he's like, what are you guys doing there? She looks at the teacher and says, we're not coming to your class today. This teacher looks at her and says, okay. I was like, yo, give me some of this. Tell me more. I was just excited about this stuff. One day, something happened. During the weekend, they used to make us watch like movies and sports and stuff like that, right? So everyone in school was drawn to this because we don't normally have TV. So the one time we have it, we make the most out of it. So I'm there watching TV. A couple girls come running to me. Because mind you, this girl is now my best friend. And the guy who used to be my best friend is still my friend. But I'm closer to her now. So when I'm referring to best friend, she is the best friend. So these girls come running to me. They're like, your friend is in the chapel, she's crying. Your friend is in the chapel, she's crying. I'm like, why is she crying? And they're like, no, they caught her. She was trying to initiate some people. For the very first time, right, I did not care. I was like, okay. I went to bed that day without her. Woke up the next morning. I was getting ready to go for devotion. I heard this loud scream. Everybody started running. What happened? This girl tried to drink bleach to kill herself. So they took her out the campus, took her to a hospital outside the school. So there was this other girl in school. She said she had foresight, so she can see witches. I don't know. So she came to me and she was telling me that the reason this girl did that was because she needed time to go out of the campus to get fortified. So now I get a little bit scared, right? So this girl says to me and my friend, the guy, you both need to pray because you're about to go. What? That same day in school, I started throwing up. I had eaten nothing because I was so scared, but I threw up like a whole bucket.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I want to hear you guys talk. So tell me in the comment section, after listening to this girl's story, what are the lessons? What would you advise somebody, okay, especially young people these days? A lot of young people are not, I don't know, the framing is different from when we were growing up, and they'll tell you, oh, be careful, be prayerful. When you go to school, don't take things from people and all those type of things. I feel like those things actually shaped, I don't want to talk too much. Those things actually shaped us, and listening to this lady's story, just like, be careful, guys, be careful. I have shared stories about my experience with witchcraft before on this channel. I'm going to put it somewhere here. You can go back and watch it. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you all in my next one, and hopefully by then we would have a community name and no more hey guys. Okay, we'll have an identity that we would use to refer to ourselves. And if you enjoyed the video, I want you to comment in the comment section. I am blessed, I am prosperous, and I am flourishing. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.